You know, I think there are some things that we can all agree about. All living things have needs. Whether it's friendly little Tessa here, whether it's a beautiful plant or a tree, or indeed a human being. And the other thing that I think we can all agree about is that we all have resources within us, ways that have come down to us as a product of being who we are that allow us to get those needs met. A way to think about our needs and our resources is to think about flowers in our garden. Now, not every plant will grow really well in every location because it's a mixture of sunlight, shade, nutrients in the soil, and of course the processes that are going on in that particular plant to allow it to thrive in a certain environment. Well, let's put our common sense hat on then and think about what some of these needs might be. Well, the first one that comes to mind is the idea of security. We all have a need to feel safe and secure within ourselves. Doesn't matter if you think about a tiny little baby or a 90-year-old. That's a fundamental basic human need. Another need that's very important for us is the idea of a sense of autonomy and control. When we lose control in our lives, when we lose the ability to feel that we've got the power to influence anything at all, this can really impact on our emotional health and well-being. Another significant human need is the idea of status or self-worth. And not alone self-worth, but the idea that our worth is recognized and valued by others as well. I think something else that we could probably all agree on is the idea of a sense of achievement. That we're actually making some progress, that we're learning new things, that we're developing and expanding who we are. I think having others in our lives who need us is hugely important to us and very significant for us. And that, of course, can include our pets. For many of us humans, having varieties of sports, hobbies, activities that we enjoy and allow us to connect with other people is a very important part of maintaining our emotional health and well-being. And I think if there's one need that in a way sums up all of the other needs together, it's the idea of having a sense of meaning and purpose in our lives. Now, of course, this is not an exhaustive list of all of our needs. However, it's capturing perhaps some of the most important ones. But then we need to move on to think about our resources, those innate systems that we have within us as a virtue of our birthright that allow us to get those needs met.